Tell me about that. Tell me you're 10 years old going to a Baha'i fireside in Kenosha,
Oh,
Wisconsin.
man.
What's that like?
It was so sweet because they loved the kids, you know?
Yeah.
We weren't like the scourge, like shut up, sit down, be quiet, you know, you should be seen but not heard. That wasn't the vibe. It was like the children we loved, come sit with us, listen, you know, have a cookie, you know. It had a sweetness to it. And the people they were earnest about their beliefs. And I'll tell you, it had the most of all my religious experiences, which were a lot at that age. That was the most profound to me. That was what made the most sense. That's where I felt the most welcome. That's where I felt the most sincere practice of a belief. Like I really felt those people were living their proclaimed values.
And how did your dad...
And the way they treated other people. And there was multiracial. I mean, that was another thing. There was, multiracial couples that were there, you know, and I was just like, this is the world I want to live in. Yeah. These people aren't hating on each other. This is not a sense of we're better than anybody else. This is like, we're all here together. Let's make it a better world. And let's do it through our own personal community right here, right now, you know? And I saw that as a kid. And the idea that all the religions were sacred and that it had an inclusivity to it that made me feel like, okay, if they're, because at that point I'd given up. I was the kid who was like, wait a second. Wait, are you saying that heaven is like in the clouds? Like it's
right up there?
It's right up there.
Is it before the moon or after the moon?
Yeah, like that's where it is. Yes, that's stop. And so if I dig down, I mean, it was they mistook the denotation for the connotation. You know, it was like it was so literal, and it made no sense to me. And I was the kid who was like, "This doesn't make any sense. Shut up," you know. And so they lost me immediately. Yeah. So then I got into the Baha'i thing, and it was like, it was the poetry, it was the metaphor, it was the denotation, you know. So
that's beautiful.